the ministry's representative here, who is also happens to be a member of IGCC, the members of the IGCC who have gathered here, our invited guests, the media, all protocol duly observed. Good morning. I sent to you meeting from the committee set up by the Honorable Minister, Honorable IGCC, about somewhere in March this year to oversee organizations of all various competitions within the country and outside the country. I think that the workings of this August committee has always been made public, especially through our hard-working media organizations. And I think today seems to be about the fourth time that we are meeting with you to be able to forward or make available to the whole Ghana and beyond the progress of our work. I think the last time we met, we made mention of the fact that this IGCC, since its establishment, has successfully managed 3 different competitions and tournaments. We started with the table tennis, which was for Africa and also international, and it was very successful, thanks to the members, the contribution of all. We then also followed up with the tennis, and just recently we did that with the badminton, which all of them turned out to be very, very successful. And I think that we have to thank the initiative of the Honorable Minister for having this dream, which is being expressed physically. I think this same organization, with the competence that we have, is also now being faced with another important tournament. And here is the African Games. And I think that it used to be all African Games. I think when it comes, you all know that it's a multi-sport tournament, competition that brings all African countries together. And this particular year, 2019, we are having the 12th African Games in Morocco, Rabat, Morocco. The committee started working on this. I must say that even for the preparation of the country, I think that it has been for the past 4 years, because every now and then you know when the next game will be held. But I must say that the last months, you realize that this committee, together with the various federations, and must also appreciate the workings of the various federation heads for their cooperation and contribution to get to where we are. I must say that the last 3 months or so, we have been very much busy with the selection, especially considering the goals that was set up by the committee, that we are going to go with athletes that are medal hopefuls. And that means that although Ghana has many of them, I think that many of the federations have also always been expressing some of the challenges that they have, especially to do with the availability of facility to be able to train athletes that will be able to compete very well against their counterparts elsewhere. And I must also take this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the President of the land, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and then the Minister, Honorable IGCC, for spearheading an extensive development of sporting facilities in this country, and we've never seen that before. As we speak now, 10 stadiums or stadia are being developed in all the 10 old regions. And from the end of this year, we will start seeing the President going around the country commissioning them. All these facilities do have available physical infrastructure that can support almost about 25 different disciplines. We've never seen that before. Many of the federations will tell you that for the lack of some of these facilities, they have to always transport their athletes to other countries to get them trained to compete for Ghana. But I'm sure that from next year, it will not be only football. Because when you go there, you see the FIFA standard pitch there, you see the Olympic standard facilities there, and multi-purpose courts are all distributed over there. And here, it is to every region. I must say that, for example, I think that the Minister is also expressing that project of one region, one stadium at this moment, a new stadium. And I believe that maybe the new regions, about 6 regions that we have also, will very soon also have their own. And when it happens like that, it means that every athlete, no matter where you find yourself, you will have the facilities available to you to train the God-given talent that has been granted to this nation. You will be able to nurture it, develop it, and to serve Ghana. Today, the discussion is going to be more on the Morocco, the African Games. I must say that very soon I'll hand over to my chef de mission, Reverend Peku, to be able to give you the details. But I must say that all the subcommittees that we established, from the technical to the protocol to the finance and to the logistics, all have been excellent. None of them is lagging behind. As we speak now, logistics, kittens and all that are available, they're ready. Budget is also set. We are only waiting for the ministry's approval to really go ahead to announce it. When it comes to the technical, they've done their work, and that resulted in the camping now. Now you see that our athletes are now have moved to residential camp in Cape Coast. When it comes to the kittens, Nana Mankata is here. He's just coming from the camp. All his boys are very happy, and they are doing very well because they have all these logistics, all this equipment and the kittens that they need for the training available to them. I think the details will all come up. The chef will also announce to Ghanaians in terms of the timelines ahead of us, when our athletes will move to Rabat, when each of these various disciplines will start, and when we'll be bringing them back home. And we believe that with this painstaking efforts of the technical team led by Dr. Oshwansa, I'm sure that though we are not going with so many per their own selection, which couldn't give us so much, would you believe that probably maybe in the next year or so, especially 2023, when Ghana will actually be hosting the 2023, the next African Games, I believe that with the availability of these the sporting facilities by the government, we will not be going with the 91, but probably even maybe much more. In 2015, I think we were in Congo Brazzaville with about almost 300 athletes. We came home with 2 gold. I'm sure that with this kind of efforts, though we are not going with so many, we believe that we'll be more successful. On that note, I want to thank you and thank Ghana, thank the President, the Minister, and the support of all the federations and my colleagues who have made this work successful. I'll hand over today. So thank you very much.
Members of the IGCC, friends from the media, I give you an update on the 12th African Games. The 12th African Games, as we all know, will be coming on in the Kingdom of Morocco from the 19th to the 1st of September. Ghana has decided to participate in 14 out of 26 disciplines at the 12th African Games to be held in the Kingdom of Morocco, Rabat to be precise. And below are the disciplines that are preparing for the Games: athletics, badminton, beach volley, boxing, cycling, fencing, football, weightlifting, judo, karate-do, swimming, taekwondo, table tennis, and tennis. Team Ghana's preparation started months ago by the individual federations and officially started residential campaign for their final preparation on the 3rd of August 2019. The 14 disciplines have been divided into 3 groups for the final preparation. So in Group 1, we have the following teams which are camping at the Cape Coast Stadium, and they are boxing, table tennis, taekwondo, weightlifting, fencing, karate-do, and beach volley. The following teams are also camping in Accra due to the non-availability of their training facility at the Cape Coast Stadiums, and they are tennis, judo, swimming, badminton, and cycling. And the Group 3 is football, that is camping at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram. Entries and accreditation. All athletes and officials who will be attending the games have been entered into the game system to enable the organizing committee accredit them accordingly. Accommodation arrangement has been secured for Team Ghana at the Games Village in Rabat. Total number of athletes and officials. The number of athletes and officials who are representing Ghana in the 12th African Games are as follows. Athletes, 91. Coaches, 29. Management team, 19. So the total will be 139. This is the total number of athletes and officials that will be departing for the 12th African Games. Let me state that the number of officials who will be accompanying the 91 athletes was determined by the team size calculator, which was based on the number of finalists of athletes who will be participating in the Games. Visa application. The final list of all athletes and officials who will be traveling as part of Team Ghana to the Games has been approved by the Ministry of Youth and Sports on the advice of the International Games and Competitions Committee before the visa application process. This process has been instituted by the International Games and Competitions Committee to enable the vetting of the list of all participants who will be traveling to represent Ghana in the Games. Kits, like the Director General and the Chairman of the IGCC said earlier on, that the kits are ready for distribution to all athletes. And this time they're going to get their kits here before they depart to the Games. Orientation and code of conduct. Orientation has been conducted for all athletes and officials attending the Games over the weekend. And we're made to sign a code of conduct to ensure that all participants attending the Games will conduct themselves as good sportsmen and women, as well as good ambassadors of Ghana. Departures. Team Ghana is expected to depart to Morocco by the 16th of August 2019. However, the first batch, which includes football, beach volley, and judo, will depart by the 13th of August due to their early competition schedule. The opening ceremony will be 19th of August 2019, and closing ceremony will be 30th August 2019. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.